Hey guys, it's time for the question of the week. Today's question came to me via DM in Instagram. And this is a really good question. And this person has obviously been following uh, the guidance I provide in my videos, and it's been going great. And that's so awesome. So this person's question was, as she continues to balance and her twin flame continues to come forward to help her balance more, how do you know when she should respond or engage with her twin flame so as not to feed her energy, fear-based energy again, and come out of meh? And this is an awesome question, and I'm so glad I have the chance to answer this today, because this is where it really does get the most challenging. This is the most challenging part of the journey. So okay. How it works is that as you shift closer into alignment with your soul and also balance out your fear-based energy, you then magnetize in your twin flame. Your soul brings your twin flame in. Remember, the twin flame isn't like really intentionally doing this. It's that the energy has been balanced, neutralized enough for your soul to be able to bring your two physical bodies together. So your soul then brings the physical form of your twin flame back into your physical life. And this happens at this point of the journey for one reason, and that is to help you to balance more. Now, how does this help you balance more? Well, okay, so you're balancing, you align, you're feeling meh, you're feeling great for the first time in years or months or whatever, and then all of a sudden, bam, here's your twin flame. That's how it works. And then so when that happens, your fear-based energy naturally feeds a little bit. It gets a little like hit, a little jolt, a little surge, right? I mean, it can get to be a big one too. It can feel overwhelming. I mean, almost like a tidal wave surge. And that's fine. It's natural. We don't want to panic about that or fear that or anything like that, because that would be your fear-based energy fearing itself. So, that's natural. That's what it's meant to do. It's created to do that. And that's perfect. But so how that helps you balance more is that when that happens, then you need to then let it come back down. And so just that little bit of a surge or feed or anything like that is enough for that when it comes back down, that moves you along and you balance even more there, okay? That's how that works. Now, I say it naturally feeds. It does. However, most people, especially in the first few times and after interacting a lot with their twin flames, tends to help it feed. We don't want to help it feed. It naturally will feed enough to help us balance more. We don't want to encourage it or help it feed more, right? But, this is a process, and this is all new and learning to people, so that's just generally how it all happens when, until you really get the hang of it. But that's fine. That's perfect. So say they come in and, somehow you feed it a little more. Now, that just means you're going to, it's going to get up a little higher. You're going to feel more high. And then what's going to happen? The twin flame will leave your physical presence until you settle it back down again, right? Because it's the push, and then the pull will come back in. So, and that's fine. No harm done. It's not permanent, but that's just, for you to settle it back down again. And it will take probably longer to settle back down than if you just let it feed up just naturally without feeding it even more, right? So, what I suggest with my students when they first magnetize in their twin flame is to, kind of let it be. You don't have to respond. You don't have to interact. I mean, your fear-based energy wants to. It's chomping at that bit. It's like, oh my God, my twin flame has been gone for like 2 years, totally ghosted me, told me to fuck off, treated me like shit. But oh my God, they quick, text it, what's up? So I have to answer like right now, right? After 2 years or however long. Like even on the physical level, that's not like, makes much sense. But, that's all the fear-based energy, that urge, that panic that, oh my God, if I don't answer them now, they're going to think I totally hate them. And, I'm over them forever. Then I'm going to lose my chance or whatever. That is not how this works at all. There is absolutely no rush. Any impatience, any urgency that you feel at this point is all your fear-based energy. So when you feel that there, guess what? That's the last time you want to respond. You never, ever, ever want to interact or respond with your twin flame when your fear-based energy is present. That's the last thing you want to do. So your twin flame comes in after however long of you not, interacting with them or hearing from them or whatever, and they come in, and they're going to come in on usually a sexual wave of energy. I mean, they are, just for the first couple times until they you kind of bring them into the balance where that all then turns to meh and it's nice. But, at first they're going to come in on some sexual energy. It's going to be a strong sexual wave of energy. And so, your fear-based energy is just going to chomp at the bit. It's just going to go crazy, right? It's just going to be like, oh my God, all my dreams have been realized. We're going to, ride off into the sunset finally, all this stuff. And obviously it's not going to happen because your fear-based energy has sped up already. And it's only going to be a matter of hours or maybe days, couple, before your twin flame then, pulls back again. And that's natural. That's how it works. It's the push-pull, and it is a process. But the less you feed it yourself, the less painful the come down is going to be again, right? The more you feed it in and the more you feed in with it, the more painful your come down is going to be again. And it might be almost as painful as the first time, right? We don't want to feel painful. We don't want to feel that. I mean, this is a process. We know this. It's all happening perfectly. And the way our soul is orchestrating it is divinely perfect. So, we don't want to feed it anymore. So how to respond would be, when they first come in, I usually suggest to my students, hold off, don't respond. Give it a few days, give it a week, give it a month, but if necessary, but I mean, by that time, your twin flame might come in again. The thing is, if you don't respond and you just keep your energy not, you're watching your fear-based energy, you're keeping it balanced, you're staying in mel, you're not feeding anymore, your soul's still going to keep bringing your twin flame in and in and in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. So it doesn't matter if you respond or not. What matters is that your energy is balanced. And no response is a response as long as your energy is balanced. Because that's all that matters, is the energy being balanced. Now, say the person who posed this question, thank you very much, your twin flame, you've been so good at that and you've done this, and your twin flame started to come in a few times now. And then, okay, if you want to respond, that's great. You always want to make sure when you respond that you take it as slowly as possible. Your fear-based energy doesn't want you to. Your fear-based energy doesn't want to hear this. But it is the way you need to do it. Remember, it's like a drug for your fear-based energy. It's your fear-based energy's drug of choice. You just detoxed, you just broke that addiction. Then to wave that drug and spend so much of it, put so much time with it and have it in your face, in your fear-based energy addict's face like that, for long periods of time at first and too often, it's just gonna overdose. It's just gonna feed right up and it's just gonna, it's just gonna, all of your balance and your med is just gonna go right away with it, and you're right away with your twin flame, because your twin flame is just gonna as well, right? So we want to do a little bit at a time, very small doses at a time. So we build up a tolerance, so to speak. Our fear-based energy gets balanced and it doesn't overdose, and we don't feel like crap, and our twin flame doesn't bail for 2 more years, right? So yeah, you want to do it very, very slowly. So perhaps a text. And I actually mentioned this in one of my videos I did, I think last week or something, about being friends with the twin flame. A lot of people didn't like that one, because who doesn't like that? The fear-based energy doesn't want to be friends. And remember, you're not going to be friends. I mean, but it's just you take it slowly like that. You take it slowly like you would with a friendship almost, right? You don't want to just dive into bed with the twin flame right away. That's the worst thing you could do, because believe me, I don't care how well your fear-based energy has you convinced that you can handle it. Sex or romantic stuff with the twin flame right away is just throw it over the top. I've seen it happen numerous times. My teacher has seen it happen numerous times. It's just death sentence for all of your madness. So you don't want to do that. So little bits, little slowly bits. And then, so say you respond and then it's a text and you have a few texts back and forth. You're constantly watching your energy. You're keeping it pulled into center. You're not allowing it to push out as you interact with your twin flame, right? And then after that, you kind of forget about it, and you know, you may have to take a few days break, a week break, however long it takes. Remember, the time is not an issue here. It's however long it takes for your fear-based energy to settle back down again. And this is where loving yourself comes in, because this is where you need to be honest with yourself. Your fear-based energy is going to convince you, oh, it's calmed down, I feel great. But you need to call it out. You need to really be honest with yourself and be like, is it really calmed down? Or, you know, is it just chomping at the bit telling me that so that I will, you know, it can get to the twin flame faster. And remember, quickness and speed is not your friend at this point. It's not. I know it's the fear-based energy's goal, but it's not your friend. So really, you just want to take it slowly and slowly. Fear-based energy does not want to hear that. I get it, but you know, that is the way to do this. That is the process of this, and that will help you continue to balance, continue to stay in meh. I mean, of course, the little bit of natural feeding your fear-based energy does is going to feel like you're a little bit out of meh when that feeds a little bit up and then comes a little bit back down, and then finally it settles in the middle again, which is meh. But you know, that's fine. That's how it works. Remember, the journey is like a spiral, and as you keep interacting with your twin flame and balancing, the spiral gets tighter and tighter, but you still have the ups and downs, right? But you're still going forward, but it's like in a spiral. So yeah, so I also have a video on that, by the way. So if you want to find that on my YouTube channel, where I explain the spiral. But yeah, so you just want to take it very slowly. And you know, bit by bit, there's no rush here. I mean, you are your twin flame. You're not even really separated. You are eternal. You're the only thing that is eternal and permanent. Then nothing in this physical world is. So, you know, take it slow. You literally have all the time in the universe. And, you know, there's absolutely no rush. Rushing is not your friend here. That would be your fear-based energy. So I hope this helps. If you have any more questions, please don't forget to submit them to me. I will get to them in a future video, I promise. And I really enjoy the questions. It gives me some content, lets me know where you all are basically at, and you know, where you'd like me to focus, you know, the guidance, support, help I provide. And if you would like personal guidance, help, support, we have only a couple spaces left in my Magnetize Your Twin Flame program, which is starting on Tuesday. And Tuesday now, wow, that's really close. I'm so excited. And so if you are interested, you will learn how to get out of your mind. You will learn how to shift closer into alignment with your soul, and also how to do what we just spoke about in this video, which is balance your fear-based energy and get to meh, and then magnetize in your twin flame. So if you would like help doing that, like this is the truth teachings behind that my coaching program is based on from my teacher, have helped thousands of students of hers. They've helped so far hundreds of students of mine advance along this journey, get to meh, feel amazing, be with their twin flames in physical relationships, should they have chosen to. And it's no fail, guys. It's really, you can't go wrong with it. There's no wrong, right? Right and wrong is a fear-based physical thing. We're getting out of that. We get out of that in this program. So yeah, and you'll be feeling amazing. So definitely, if you're interested, I'm going to post a link, schedule free one-on-one clarity consultation below this, see if you're a good fit. And if you are, you can then choose if you'd like to enroll in the program. It's all up to you. No pressure, no worries if you don't. You know, just here to help. So thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy with these new moon, black moon energies. They should be subsiding by tomorrow or Sunday. So if you're feeling a little off, that's what it is. Yeah, there's some craziness going on, like all over the place. Not even regarding, you know, twin flame stuff that I've noticed. So definitely, you know, be gentle with yourselves. Know it will soon pass. Don't believe the thoughts. You're awesome. It's all good. Everything's perfect. Have a wonderful weekend, and lots of love.